Hey, sweet soul, I see you. You're the one who dons the mask to brave the world when your own inner world is falling apart. You're the one trying to hold all of the pieces to lighten the load for someone else so that they don't have to feel the weight that you feel. You're the one trying to check off all the boxes and do all the right things and be the good person, even when you feel discontented inside and none of the things that you're being told to do are working for you. You feel unseen, unheard, and unmet. Hi, I'm Bonnie Michelle, founder of Rain for Salt, and I'm here to tell you that there's another way. You see, I've created this beautiful offering called the Risen Warrior to invite you to ignite that warrior within you, to reach up and claim that which is yours. That inner light, that passion, that little whisper on your soul that tells you you are here for more. And that there is more than checking off boxes, holding all the pieces, and trying not to fall apart. I've been that solo parent, desperate for change, to get to spend time with my daughter where I wasn't trying so desperately to hold everything from falling apart. I was that mom who faced poverty and homelessness while dealing with my own background of sexual assault, emotional abuse, abandonment, and neglect. I grew up in a very critical world that told me there is a one way to do things and that I had to check those boxes off in order to be loved, valued, and enough. And I never felt enough. And it wasn't until the moment that I stopped listening to people who told me to run away from my darkness and only be love and light, love and light, love and light, that I began to turn and face this weight, and one by one inviting every fear that ever told me that I was not enough to come in and tell me what I needed to know. Why are you here? Why are you present? What lesson do I have?
The things that you've been through in your life and the way that you show up is just so incredible to me, and the risks that you take and the belief that you have and the faith that you have is, I don't know, I want to cry because it's just the most amazing, beautiful thing. And witnessing you has been so powerful just in your process. I couldn't even imagine going through the things that you have gone through, and you show up so present and real and raw.
You came into my life like a tornado. It was like, don't know this girl, coaching with this girl. Wow, she's amazing. And you have a depth of healing I've never seen before. You are one of the bravest human beings I have ever met. You are infinitely deep. And I have seen that in so many different ways. And I guess I don't see you as a coach, in all honesty. Like, it's not the word I would give you. Let's say it like that. I think you're a healer. You are just the embodiment of healing.
And all of this I did while knowing that I am a beautiful and powerful being. That there was more in that treasure chest of love, and that I could knock down every wall of confinement that I was ever told belonged around love. And that I could look into my darkness and invite it in with love, because it too had a place in my life. That instead of shoving away all the discomforting feelings of anger and rage and sadness and bitterness and grief, that I could invite them. That I could sit and hold a deep, sacred space for them, to love them, to nourish them, to learn their lessons and allow them to move on. That I neither had to be only love and light or all my bitterness and darkness. That I, as a loving, sovereign being, can embrace all that is me. And so I'm here to invite you into the Risen Warrior. I'm here to invite you on a journey of fully loving and claiming all the parts of you, so that you are no longer weighed down and suppressed by your journey, but you are uplifted, that regardless of what else is going on around you, that you feel empowered in your journey to claim all the things that you have ever desired, and regardless of how they show up, be able to receive them as the gift that they are.
I've had the pleasure of working with Bonnie Michelle on a couple of different occasions, but she just has been an amazing intuitive healer and business and life coach for me on a couple of occasions. As a small business owner and woman-owned business, it's difficult and challenging sometimes, especially in COVID times, to navigate everything, all the small parts of running a business. And a lot of that can mean being able to unpack things in my own, emotional situations, and as well as learning all of the intricacies of relationship building. And I really appreciate that about Bonnie Michelle. She has an amazing ability to listen and really help cultivate what I'm doing and understand the nature of what I'm doing. So I'm so grateful for her. I would recommend her to anyone.
Trigger me in more ways than I can possibly. And I just think it's so funny because at the same time, I've never laughed so much with somebody as I have with you. But you've challenged me and you've scared me in ways. I have become braver. I become braver as I've watched you. And so I thank you for all the ways that you've triggered me, because you've just challenged me to grow.
Hi, my name is Carrie. I approached Bonnie through Raising Sisterhood for coaching as I was beginning my new startup venture, The Living Well. I was at a time in my life where I had my vision and I had my own resources, but I needed help to get out of my own way, which until coaching with Bonnie always sounded easier said than done. Now I am looking forward to opening in 2021 as the proprietor of my own business, which supports other women entrepreneurs just like me. And I'm so excited and so grateful.
So if you are ready to change the cycle that's been holding you back and to rise above this narrative of having to be the good girl or the good person or to please others, but to truly claim all the parts of you, then let's get started. Let's begin this journey together, because you are worthy of being here and you belong here, claiming all the best aspects of yourself and all the aspects that maybe make others feel a little uncomfortable, because that's what makes you so beautifully unique. Tenaciously loving each and every one of you. I can't wait to get started.